Hey! You two! Cool it. You may be dressed as vampires, but you don't need to go home to your parents with bite marks. Go get some food to snack on instead of each other, please. Yes, Nathan, that means you. I'm not explaining why you came home with hickeys to your mother. Alright, Cardlin. Just a couple more hours of this and you can go pick up some cheap candy, turn out the lights at home, pretend this holiday doesn't exist for another year. Hopefully the trick-or-treaters take the hint this time. No pumpkin, no lights, no knocking on my door. At least the kids are having fun, which I guess is the whole point of a school dance. Kids get to dance, adults get to watch and make sure no one does anything stupid. Looks like Mrs. Gibson is still stuck on punch duty. I'd be half tempted to spike it myself if I could have some. Mr. Newer must have slipped away for another smoke. Lucky man. At least he gets a break. And then there's him. He actually looks like he's having fun. Bobbing his head to the music, smiling. I bet he actually likes Halloween. Has a pumpkin on his doorstep, gives out full-size candy bars to the trick-or-treaters. He's not gonna go home and ignore everyone. Go to bed at a reasonable hour, then wake up to go to work because they're alone and can't get the courage to ask the man of his dreams out for coffee. Come on. It's not the world's fault you don't have the balls to talk to him. Maybe if he didn't scowl at everyone and act like a miserable jerk, he'd want to talk to you himself. Whatever. Time to do another loop around and make sure there's no shenanigans going on. Can't have a repeat of last year's fiasco. How those kids got that much fake blood and dead bats, I'll never know. Excuse me. Coming through. Make some room here. Hey, no shoving. This is a school dance, not a mosh pit. I said no shove. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Yeah, some of the kids were getting rowdy and I got pushed out in the crossfire. Are you okay? Good. I wouldn't want to have to fill out a work incident report or anything. Having to draw a picture of what caused the injury always makes me feel like a kid in art class again, but with more stick figures. Well, I'm glad you think it's funny. I think the principal enjoys judging them when they get turned in. So, are you having fun? I know most adults' idea of a good afternoon isn't exactly watching teens dance to Monster Mash. You love Halloween? I could have guessed that. Sorry, just thinking to myself. So, I guess you're enjoying the festivities then. Can't imagine why. Yeah, I guess I liked it as a kid. But it wasn't a huge thing in my house, really. Now I just see it as an excuse for people to binge on junk and try to scare themselves with cheesy movies. I just don't really see the appeal. Okay, yes, I have a soft spot for watching The Great Pumpkin. And Casper, yeah. But you know, those are just kids' things. This holiday's for children. Adults should know better by this point. Oh, crap. Now you've done it, Cardlin. Quick, think of something nice before he dumps the punch bowl on you. But I'm sure there's some things people like. You know, all the pumpkin spice stuff and being Spoopy? Well, what do you like about Halloween? Wow. I guess I just assumed most people nowadays just like Halloween ironically, or just use it as an excuse to eat their weight in chocolate. Yeah, it can be fun to have traditions and stuff around it too. I guess I do remember some things from when I was a kid, like we would go to a pumpkin patch and pick the biggest one we could find. Took it home and had some cider while we decided what to carve on it. Dad would clean it out because my mom insisted it was too slimy. There were some good times. Why is he looking at me like that? What's that smile for? But that was a long time ago. You know, it's one thing to do things with your family. It's another when you're alone. Or a grown-up, I mean. Things change when you're an adult. Well, sure. My parents looked like they were having fun. Mom would insist we had to stay out trick-or-treating till the last pumpkin was out. Get all the candy we could carry. Then we'd come home and trade treats while Dad told us spooky stories. He said his dad told him the same ones on Halloween when he was a kid, too. You know, maybe he is right. Maybe there's more to this day than I give it credit for. Maybe I should just live a little. And let other people, and even myself, enjoy something just to enjoy it. Okay, I may have been an ass before, saying this was all just for kids. I apologize. Just because I can be a cynical bastard doesn't mean everyone else should have to be. I bow to your pumpkin spice flavored wisdom. You can rest easy knowing that my heart grew 3 sizes this day. And I shall go out and spread the spirit of Halloween with all of those around me. Not just today, but all days. Where? I guess I'll just go home and, like, put on the Great Pumpkin or something. Like when I was a kid. We still have a few hours in this dance before we're all free to roam again. It's now or never. Come on. You'll never talk yourself up again to get this far. Worst case, he says no and you can drown your sorrow in Reese's cups. Do you have any, plans after all this exciting monitoring of teenagers? Maybe, join me for that movie? Really? Then, my place at, say, 6? I'll have the movie if you want to bring the snacks. And then it's a date. It's a date. Oh, yeah, you go check out the students. I'll be here monitoring. And counting the minutes till 6. Must be a Halloween miracle.